Nau mai, hoki mai ki te rohe o Papaioia mo te tōna mana haupoi Māori o Aotearoa Rua Mano Rua Tekau Mā Toru. Welcome everybody along to Palmerston North for the 2023 New Zealand Māori Hockey Tournament hosted by Taiuru Haupoi Māori and Haupoi Māori o Aotearoa. I'm Brad Pittman, I'll be with you for all the Turf 1 action today and the remainder of the tournament. I've spent the last 10 years attending Māori Hockey Tournament as a player, a coach, a supporter, and now the voice behind the action with the best seat in the house. Our second game up on Turf 1 this morning is a pool game from Tāne Pool D between Waiariki Whakapoungakau and Waiariki Ngongotahā. Fortunately, our All Blacks game just about over, but I'm joined in commentary this morning by the founder of the Hockey Hohepa's live stream page on Facebook, and a man that's been in commentary training for the last 2 years in preparation for this moment, Wes Kuka, Namahinui. Good to be here.
Oh, it is, and privilege being up here, meeting with you, mate. It's a long life dream, I guess, to sit next to the infamous Brad, commentate at New Zealand Māori Hockey Tournament.
That's it, and we all love being here. You've become pretty famous around the local games and your coverage from the humble cell phone and the commentary that you've been putting together, and what a better way to introduce you here than have the two Waiariki teams taking on each other in this morning's game.
Oh, for sure. Uncle versus uncle, brother versus brother, you know, sometimes it's father versus son.
Yeah.
So definitely going to be an exciting match to watch.
Yeah, that's it, of course. As I mentioned in the first game, the Waiariki teams taking names from some of the maunga from around the Te Aroha area. Of course, out here this morning it's Ngongotahā in the blue and Whakapoungakau in the white. And of course, if you've been familiar with any of the Māori hockey going around the traps this year, you'll recognise those white uniforms from the Te Kura Kaupapa Māori o Ruamata, and the year that they had, of course, going down to Te Whanganui Ātara to contest the Ranking Cup this year. And a fair few of those boys out here this morning, West.
Yeah, so a very famous strip there this year in the white and blue with Ruamata, and very successful campaign for those boys too. It was exciting to be part of the crew that went down to support them.
Yep.
And you watch their confidence grow throughout the week, especially against those big name schools, you know, King's College, Palmerston North, etc.
Yeah, and awesome now to see them out here. And I think what is especially as exciting is them being able to play with their coach and Kaiwhakaako there, Rangi Tauira, who's out there with some of those boys in this side.
Yeah, he's very famous within hockey in general, Rangi Tauira. So a great opportunity for these young men to not only be coached by him but play alongside him. So sun is coming out here and it's going to definitely crank up the heat with along with some of these games that have been played today.
Yeah, absolutely. Te Papaioia, of course, turning it on for Haupoi Māori 2023. It's cold in the mornings, and once the sun does come out, the action's hot on the turf. It's going to match it with the weather. Here is Whakapoungakau, the Edmonds boys linking up together, Hua and Moko. That one beats them all over the baseline. And both these teams still very much in the fight for a quarterfinal this afternoon, with results going each way yesterday. Both teams still with a quarterfinal play. Here's Edmonds. Oh, lovely skill, the first shot.
Nice shot away
and
there
it's
from
in the
young
goal.
RJ. Wow, something from nothing. I know was that Kohu or RJ?
No, I think it was RJ in the end. And we'll see the replay there. Yeah, RJ there. Goes past Tim in goal.
Right in the bottom pocket. Beautiful. Beautiful, brother. A lot of these young men got the same haircuts.
Yeah. It's funny, we've in the Matawhora team, the haircut of choice is the blonde buzz cut. Of course, down in these teams, it's a little bit more of a mullet with the ratty going on. Fresh fade, I'm sure, on all of them. But yeah, good start there for Whakapoungakau. Up 1-0 here. One shot, one goal. And then they break out through Tingarangi Tauira. Oh, in the free hit and just march his strikers up the field. And good to see some Ruamata old boys out there as well for Whakapoungakau Tuihurst. The Edmonds boys I mentioned a little earlier, Hua and Moko. Kiriama right in the dugout there, Jordan Edmonds as well. Really good mix, this Whakapoungakau team.
Pretty awesome there for Jordan to be playing alongside his three sons. So staying fit enough to compete at this level with a lot of these active, fit young men. Yeah, and speaking of active and fit, number 14 there for Ngongotahā, Waiariki Pene. For those that follow along on the social media, is one of the best downhill mountain bikers, not only in the country anymore, but in the world. Taking home a King of Crankworks crown during the last season. For those of you who not too familiar with the mountain biking scene in Crankworks, I implore you to go and have a look at some of the stuff Tuoto does. This man, he's a fearless warrior when he's on the mountain bike. Brave man.
There a bit of pressure there. Good win by Moko Edmonds. Still with the ball, looking for a pass. It's got Rangi Tauira. They come up this right side. Lovely couple of passes. Here is Tuihurst. And Wes, one of the most popular questions that's come in is, for you especially, is how do you keep up with all of the hockey that your whānau is involved in? You know, it's playing, it's coaching, it's umpiring, it's everything. You just about set up a hockey turf for the Hoipas. How do you do it all?
The hockey Hoipas, yeah, mate. I mean, I guess the parents are just as crazy and as passionate about the sport as the kids, eh? So, but that's what it's all about. We're all here for the love of the sport and the love of hockey. So when you love it, it's easy. Yeah, and I think those that know you guys, you're everywhere. You're always involved, and it's so awesome to see. I think you guys are sort of the epitome of what Haupoi Māori is all about. Whanauna, getting around and supporting everybody for every reason, for any reason, any excuse to get to the hockey team. Yeah, kia ora, Brett, thanks.
An
opportunity here for the boys in the white strip.
Yeah, Whakapoungakau, that one is going to beat them all over the back line. And some of the, I guess, veteran heads, you might call them, for Ngongotahā at the back here. Ngawati Edmonds and Jesse Page, as well, of course, with Tim in goal. Those three there with the experience for this Ngongotahā side.
So, Brad, you asked me about how we keep up. How do you keep up knowing every player on the pitch, mate? That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, look, it's. I would love to say that I sit there and study all the time, but I think it's just I talk too much to too many people. You get to know everybody around these traps. Again, the beauty of Haupoi Māori is this is home every year. It's not just people that we watch, it's whānau across all of the rohe, whether that's our team or not. So, like you say, it's easy when it's something you love doing. Here is
Panapa Hawk.
Yeah.
Taika to Manly.
He's still working down there.
Nice carry into this dotted line here, heading towards the circle, but great defence again. Yeah,
good tackle on the edge.
Like I say, that experience from Ngawati there.
And throwing the overhead as well. Brought down there by Rangi Tauira. Bit of space here for Timoti Waka there. Still going. The free hit as well. Be interesting to see how this game might potentially fire up a little bit as it gets a little further down the track.
Yeah, especially the score being as close as it is.
Yeah,
as it is, it'll come down to the wire. Definitely see some fireworks from these young men.
Yeah, passion we call it.
Okay.
Passion. And of course, and as mentioned, yeah, these two teams coming from Pool D, with Takitimu winning their first 2 games yesterday. This game out here likely decides who will go into a quarterfinal this afternoon.
There's that passion coming out right there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like you said, mate against mate, brother against brother out here. It's always going to be a passionate one, and they wins the free hit that time. Tuatahi Edmonds, he just walks off it for his old man Jordan to step onto the ball. There's Panapa Hawk, and it goes. Again, just that first early goal to Whakapoungakau. RJ Toe, the goal scorer. Yes, Jesse Page on the ball at the back for Ngongotahā. Searching, cut out in the middle there.
Nice read there from Whakapoungakau.
And you would have seen, you got your little, the Facebook page there, or the Facebook group that started as I believe a whānau group just to keep everybody in touch. But tell us how that sort of came about, and what's happened so far with the Facebook group and where it's gone.
Oh, it was just, we had a private page set up as a whānau, for Nene and Koro that was at home, or the nephews and nieces or uncle over in Australia. And it was just so our whānau could watch all our tamariki and their different levels of the sport, whether it's playing, coaching, umpiring. And we invited a few friends to our page just so they could watch through the under-18 campaign. And David Hayes being one of them. And then over the past year, just encouraged by a few different people to go more national or be more open on my Facebook pages and the commentary. They enjoyed the commentary that I was giving and the run-by-run play on the games. As if people were travelling and weren't able to actually be watching the live stream, they could listen in and understand what's happening out on the pitch. So just encouraged by a lot of friends, and why not? It's about cheering the hockey. Yeah,
absolutely. I think one thing that became quite a highlight of that page was being able to follow the Rua Mata boys down in Wellington. Of course, one of the turfs was on the Hockey New Zealand bits, but of course there's 2 other turfs down there. And the service that you provided for getting those games for all the people to watch, I was one of them.
Cool.
Watching along, it was awesome. And you're right, there's so much content out there that people want to see and people want to be involved in, and if we can help Nani, Koro, whānau overseas to still stay in touch and be involved, I think it's an awesome way to keep that happening.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And as I said on my page, just a crazy dad following his kids around the countryside.
Yeah, absolutely. As we count into the last 2 minutes or so here, no change to that early 1-goal lead to Whakapoungakau, but here come Ngongotahā, can't get through. Tinga Rangi Tauira in the middle of the field, looking at his options. Timothy Waka, there's another pass.
Beautiful pass. There's an opportunity here.
Yeah, in the circle now.
Back with RJ, the goal scorer.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Just hit his foot before he could get his stick to it, trying to double up his tally and the lead for Whakapoungakau. And this Ngongotahā side just struggling to get out of their own end with real numbers forward. But here, perhaps an opportunity down the line. still there for Ngongotahā. Still going here, up towards the edge of the circle.
Real opportunity here for them now. One of the first moments inside the 23, I guess so, for them.
Here we go, in the circle they go, the shot. And defended well by Tingarangi Tauira. And he just goes to check that his whistle's working of our kaiwa wild down that end. I think Tinga probably thought the stick challenge that he'd been able to defend earned himself a free hit. However, they will get the 16 now for ball over the baseline. And Tinga there just helping our kaiwa out there with his te reo Māori, I think. Just asking him for a couple of kupu. Always the helpful soul, Tingarangi Tauira. And that one beats Panapa Hawk over the sideline. So Ngongotahā with a couple of seconds on the clock. I'm not sure they've realised. There is the whistle. They didn't realise where the clock was. So opportunity gone begging there. Our quarter time score, West 1-0 to Whakapoungakau over Ngongotahā. And I got to say, probably reflective of the game so far. More opportunity attacking certainly for the team in white. Well defended in most parts by Ngongotahā. And you can see this here, the first goal. Lovely execution. Just past the outstretched boot there of Tem Hoipa in goal. They had a few more opportunities, but really that one, the only one of them, that the second chance there for RJ Tau. Ngongotahā just unable to really get that last pass happening in front of goal or in the attacking circle. Wes, what do you think of what you see so far?
It's a pretty even match, really, although Ngongotahā haven't created too many opportunities for themselves, but definitely the defence is strong there for that team.
Yeah, absolutely, and it'll be interesting to see how both teams come out from this quarter break, as we see Tinga laying down the law there for Whakapoungakau. He'll be wanting them to be a little more clinical in what they're doing going forward. They've had some opportunities at it, but really only the one big one there, Tūwharetoa Hapi with the Ngongotahā team, a defensive stalwart himself. He'll want them to take pride out of the defensive work that they've done, but again, just be a little better going forward. They've sort of lost the ball around halfway a fair few times. They'll want to start creating some attack. You see the two teams come back out onto the field. Quick turnaround here for the quarter break. And as you mentioned earlier, West, the sun's out. Sun's out, and guns will be out when we have the Tāne quarterfinals up this afternoon. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, all four quarterfinals will be on and live here from On Turf 1. From 1:30 catch the first Tāne quarterfinal. One of those two teams will be there in one of those quarterfinals. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, we'll see Matawhora again. We'll see Te Waipounamu again. We'll likely see the Takitimu Tāne, who are playing over on Turf 2 at the moment. Waikato Maniapoto and Tai Tokerau, they'll be here in Tāne quarterfinals. Tāmaki A, and I believe Tāmaki B will come through with them after some results last night. So, yeah, we're looking forward to some of those games coming up this afternoon. But out here at the moment, Whakapoungakau in the white strip taking on Ngongotahā in the blue. Whakapoungakau with the 1-goal lead at the moment. And here they are with the ball. Jesse Page at the back. Bit of space up that right side, can't pull it in there. It's Hunter Hay.
Yeah, just a little unforced error there. They had the space and the time in front of them, but definitely not what they want to be seeing this early in the second quarter for sure.
Yeah, interesting. Just from that one outlet, it looked like they had gone into a back three. So now Edmonds had pushed into the midfield. Perhaps a sign of a little bit more attack from this Ngongotahā team. And here is an attack for them. Just working up in that attacking 25. Hunter Hay will come onto the ball. The skill in the middle of the field.
Young Braithen.
Bevan Taylor. He knows one way, and it's straight at the goal. And of course, his brother Hayata Taylor in the Matawhauta team. This is the Pānia Taylor in goal for the Waiariki Matarai Wahine side.
Yeah, pretty awesome representation for a lot of these families out here, eh?
Yep.
A lot of the whānau. Many numbers out on the pitch.
Yeah, and we go again in this. Here they go, breaking out, only as far as Tuotoariki Pene, and back they come. Ngongotahā now with some numbers forward.
Nice ball.
Just couldn't pull it in. Yeah, Hapai Cameron up the front for Ngongotahā. Just those last little passes around the edge of the circle. That was a big opportunity for them. Here comes Tingarangi Tauira up the middle. Still working. Moko Edmonds up to the 25-yard line. And cut out there in the end. And off down the other end we go with Ngongotahā. Read like a book though. Rangi Tauira, and he gives it back. His hands go up in the air. Not often do you see that from Tinga.
Not often do you see a mistake from Tinga.
Yep. Yeah, he'll tell us later that he meant to do that just so that he could then make that tackle. And again, another one that just get cut out on its way there. Whakapoungakau, Geordie Edmonds here, sideline hit. One brought in, opportunity. Up towards the circle, dump it back out there for Waka. Lovely turn.
Great covering defence again from Ngongotahā.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Tuoto Ariki there again, working back, but they come back. Here, Whakapoungakau, Waka showing his skill. Lovely pass down to Tau, RJ Tau. Just searching, looking for a pass. Can't get past. Tuotoariki again. And the free hit one there by Braithen. Braithen Lemon there. Goes back into the midfield for Ngongotahā. It's Te Pākehā Wells there. Playing right half at the moment for Ngongotahā, but again they can't work it out any further than halfway. Jordan Edmonds. Here's Huatahi Edmonds. Ball's there, there's numbers on the right. Still going. Te Kohu Palmer showing some skill, lovely Te Kohu. And knocked away there in the end by Hunter Hay.
So Ngongotahā with the defence again, hey, but like you said, Brad, turnover again on halfway for them.
Yeah, that just seems to be where things fall over a little bit for this Ngongotahā side. They defend well. Oh, and on the burst. Kere on my right. Uncle Kere doing bits. And now he's got some mahi to do. Panapa Hawk here, just trying to hold the ball up and let his defenders get back. Geordie Edmonds is there. And back now to Hawk. Get on my right there. Just the little touch pass. Here come Ngongotahā. Just too far ahead there of Jackson Meyer. Ting will take a bit of a breath walking back and collecting that ball for the 16-yard hit.
It's a definite advantage for Whakapoungakau to have the experience of Tinga at the back. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You mentioned he's certainly been one of the best at this tournament for, I would probably say 15 to 20 years now of his expertise at this tournament, whether it be Waiariki A, B, whatever team that they need him to do a role in. Absolutely unreal. When I made my first appearance at this tournament, my first game was against a Waiariki A side with Tinga in it, and I didn't really know who he was, and somebody just mentioned that he was Tinga Te Atua. And he lived up to it. Certainly carved us straight through the middle of the field. I was playing in goal at that time, and I picked the ball out of the net a fair few times and rolled it back to Tinga. So, absolutely incredible. Not only a player, but what he's done in the coaching space over the last number of years as well. Testament to that, him picking up the Contribution to Coaching Award from Hockey New Zealand last year.
Fantastic.
Some would say overdue and more than deserved. But, the humble man that he is will say he just does it for his whānau and for the kids. And look, it doesn't just stop at hockey. The mahi he does, of course, with kapahaka, with te reo Māori and te ao Māori, and the work at Rua Mata. Absolutely incredible for these young fellas to be playing out here with Tinga.
Absolutely, fully agree.
Here we go, a bit of pressure on Jesse Page. He outlets well enough. And again, just down to halfway. I think the really awesome thing about this Whakapoungakau team, certainly the majority of them, full te reo speakers. So their ability to not only conversate but communicate te kemu haupoi I te reo Māori, such an awesome thing to see. And I know you will have been involved in some of the, I guess, raru recently of Māori schools speaking Māori at tournaments, and how that perception has had to change over the last couple of years. But how awesome to see our young tamariki speaking their native language through all facets of life, not just conversational akura.
Oh, absolutely, Brad, and it shouldn't matter. Like the Argentinian teams, the Indian teams, every culture across the country gets to speak their own language, whether it be on the sports field or not. And so it shouldn't matter here in Aotearoa that our young tamariki are speaking te reo out on the turf. It is amazing, and not being a fluent speaker myself, but picking up on some of the key words over the years, just listening in and getting a bit of understanding of the attack or the play that's coming up out on the pitch there.
Yeah, absolutely. It is good to see, and
nice turnover.
Yeah, big opportunity here. Braithen Lemon, but cut out by Tingarangi Tauira.
I think he can have a sub now.
Jordy Edmonds pulls it in. Oh, and away down the sideline, Ashton Martin.
Okay, so we do have a opportunity here for Ngongotahā. Picked it up in the circles. And they've found themselves with a PC, Brad. How fantastic. Real opportunity here for Ngongotahā.
Yeah, first PC for Ngongotahā as we see this one just down onto the baseline there. It was on the foot there. It was the young Ashton Martin. If he's going to show that pace, he can take the H out of his name and just be Aston Martin. So penalty corner here. Let's see who they've got lined up.
Everything at the top of the bracket there. Clearing ball, wow, right up the other end, picked up by Tamaho Palmer.
And just like that, from one end defending the penalty corner, straight down the other side goes Whakapoungakau. Cut out there, just unable to keep it in. Ngongotahā through Braithen Lemon as we count down inside the last 3 minutes here of the second game on Turf 1 for day 2. It is the Waiariki War. There you go, pass in, Tui Hurst in the circle, it's defended, back in again. And long corner for Whakapoungakau. They thought they'd earned a penalty corner.
And the turnover.
And a little bit of back and forth there between the Whakapoungakau attackers, but here's an opportunity. Tui Hurst still going. And Bevan Taylor, I wouldn't expect it from anybody else, but our brother Bev there, just to slow things down enough to get back in defensive space. And again, defended there by Ngongotahā. Weston, I'm sure you will have seen it across some hockey turfs. Doesn't always have to be pretty, it just has to work.
Yeah, it really does. And but the defence here this afternoon, wow, from Ngongotahā. I mean, scrambling, like you said, doesn't be pretty, so they're doing whatever it takes, but staying within the rules as well.
Close to them, close to some of them, all of the time. Here we go, back here in the circle. Palmer, Tomo, just couldn't get his shot away. They'll recycle through Huatahi Edmonds. Tui Hurst out on the edge, and it comes. And free hit out here to Ngongotahā. Moko Edmonds can't believe it.
So it was a huge defensive effort or a missed opportunity, but Whakapoungakau just can't seem to break that defence again.
Yeah, and this is it's typical of one of these games where it is players that have either played against each other or with each other a fair bit. They kind of know what each other like to do. They know how to rustle each other up, and it's working at both ends here. Ngongotahā in defence just doing enough to disrupt Whakapoungakau's ability to go forward. And that whistle there will spell the end of the first half here. No change to the quarter time score. 1-0 to Waiariki Whakapoungakau over Waiariki Ngongotahā. That early goal to RJ Tau, the only thing separating the two sides at the moment. West, a back and forth affair, even as even as it can be. Most of the game, though, played between the 25-yard lines. Not a lot happening in the circles for either team. Though Whakapoungakau are getting down there, they just can't quite seem to string things together in front of the goal. At the other end, Ngongotahā, again, not able to put things together. This was the early goal to RJ Tau. Finger in the air, he loves it. And then from there, like we mentioned, the defensive efforts, especially in the scramble, have been really strong, especially from this Ngongotahā side.
Yeah, and sometimes, like I said, Brad, this the Whakapoungakau team definitely getting into the circle there, but it's just either that last pass or that last touch, just unable to get a shot away, and it's a little bit of nerves or just trying to get one up on the brother that's defending against you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, and it'll be interesting to see how both teams get through this half-time break, what their focus is coming out of into the third quarter. Obviously, Whakapoungakau probably should expect to be a little further ahead on the scoreboard if they can piece things together in front of goal. However, Ngongotahā aren't just going to let them have shots. They're going to make it messy. They're happy defending ugly in there. The likes of Bevan Taylor, Jesse Page, Ngawati Edmonds are happy just making a mess of that defensive circle. Like I said at the second quarter break, again, I want to see Ngongotahā just push a little bit more forward. Allow some passes into that attacking area. They're going to have to go around Tingarangi Tauira. I think the one mistake they made in that second quarter, he cut out everything. So it'll be interesting to see how these teams react to that first half.
Yeah, well, instead of trying to run it into Tingarangi Tauira, or even try and run around him, he's a very smart player, you know, over his years, but maybe try and let the ball do a lot of the work, you know, and pass it past him if you can.
Yeah, and that's why I think that, you know, it'd be nice just to have an extra player up in that attacking area for those passing options to be on. As we see some of the supporters down here this morning, good to see the turf starting to fill up here. Of course, we've got our results from day one there. Some big scores, of course. The Waiariki Kōwhai Wahine put a big one on earlier in the day. The Waiariki Matawhāura boys, they had a big one over Taururangi later in the morning. It was an interesting one there, the Wahine Pool B between the Te Waipounamu B and Tamaki B Wahine teams. A close game fought out there at 1:15. And all of our results are being posted up as they go through on the New Zealand Māori Hockey Facebook page. To our whānau at home, please do be aware of links and spams and hackers and things like that. It is all happening at the moment. Remember, the only place to see these lives is the New Zealand Māori Hockey YouTube channel and the local Gecko Productions website. So just be aware, we'll never ask for credit card details, personal information, anything like that, or for you to log into an account. It's all free, and it's all thanks to One Foundation, local Gecko Productions. So do be vigilant out there, whānau. You'll see these links and things pop up, but just keep to the correct link so you're safe online watching our Haupoi Māori this year.
Just going to put a cheeky plug in there, Brad, but you can also watch it on the budget channel on Hockey Hohepas on Facebook there, but local geckos where the professionalism is, and they've got the setup here. Yeah,
especially if you think a Hohepa might be playing in a game that's not on Turf 1, it's probably on Westie's page, so jump on there. Look, I say it's the humble mobile phone. It works. So yeah, there will be some games there, but like I said, Turf 1, it's all here on the YouTube and the LGP website. You see the two teams come back out on to the field here. Whakapoungakau in the white strip. They're up 1-0 over Ngongotahā in the blue. And as I mentioned earlier, this game will decide who goes through to this afternoon's quarterfinals. And we're away. Ngongotahā with first use of the ball. Here's Ngawati Edmonds. Cut out there by Timo Waka. Of course, we saw Timo's brother Tristan in the last game, as well as Nātana in goal. Tingarangi Tauira, cool as anything, knows the free hit's coming. And Panapa Hawk here. Out they go. It's Taikata Manley at right half at the moment for Whakapoungakau. Can't get through that time. Reece Elliott there making the tackle. But away goes Edmonds. Moko.
Another turnover on halfway gear, eh?
Yeah, just want to see Ngongotahā building a little bit more, and like they just did there, perhaps by winning free hits. Unfortunately, they can't do that with their free hits, though. Oh, and RJ Toe just about had it on a plate. Yeah, so I might even like to see Ngongotahā trying to earn a free hit around halfway, where they would be throwing that 50-50 pass. Instead, consolidate it, get the free hit, move some troops forward, and then have another go at it. Because at the moment, yeah, it almost seems like an invisible barrier there for them. the halfway line. Ngongotahā. There's some attack here for Whakapoungakau. Still there. Edge of the circle. Lovely inside turn. What skill showing there. It was Te Kohu Palmer up there on the edge of the circle for Whakapoungakau. We'll see it here thanks to One Foundation on the replay. Oh yeah.
Just inside the circle, nice.
Yep, inside turn, off the stick, onto the foot. And just like that, early in the quarter, like they did early in the game, an opportunity here for Waiariki Whakapoungakau.
It's been a little bit of a drought on the scoreboard, but
yeah,
will they break that now and go up 2-0?
Out it comes, clean trap. You had to wait for a little bit there. Rangitoida's gone on a weave.
Keeper.
Great save there, Tim and goal. Rangitoida went for the slam dunk. We've blocked out there.
Oh, nice pass up the field.
There it is. Here we go. Opportunity here for Ngongotahā. It was Maz Mikendo working down there, but again couldn't link up.
Disrupted again by Angutinga.
Yeah. And this one's not going to link up there. Tuotoariki Penny trying to link up going forward. And I like this from Ngongotahā, getting up in a little bit higher in their press, trying to turn over Whakapoungakau up this end of the field.
I'll definitely add to their confidence, just to be playing the game in the right end.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and you get confidence from defending well, and they defended well in that first half. There's going to be a bit of work to do. They do well. Pakita Wells there. Just searching for a pass, trying to find something. And again, that's all I think this Ngongotahā team need to do. Win the free hit, get some players forward, as we can see them coming down here now, and have another build-up. Perhaps they've realised that they can't beat this Whakapoungakau team just by running lots. Speaking of running, here's RJ Toe off to the races. Jesse Page pulls that one in the corner. One back, Tamaho Palmer gets it back.
Oh, nice ball.
And that one just comes off the defender's, no, not off the defender's stick. That one's just a sprayed shot. Lovely passing on that right baseline from, I think it was Tamaho Palmer.
That was, and then just the commitment on that last dive to keep the ball in play. Hungry for another goal.
Yeah, that was nice build up, that one. Just couldn't get the last shot executed in front of goal. An interesting show of skill there from Jordy Edmonds, but it works, and here comes Rangitoida.
Beats one, beats two, beats three, and a PC.
Big PC and a yellow card for breakdown. 5 minutes for, looks like Ngawati Edmonds perhaps. Yeah, and that's, if you've been to Haupoi Māori before, you've seen this. Tenga Rangitoida, absolute clinic in the stick skill. And now another opportunity through the penalty corner for Waiariki Whakapoungakau. The fake, off it goes. And they'll get a reset on the penalty corner here. It's been a few penalty corners now for Whakapoungakau. Of course, their only goal coming from a field goal, so they'll want to execute on this penalty corner. I saw them execute a couple nicely yesterday. Straight shot, just wide.
It's another missed opportunity. Like I said, they've definitely had their opportunities there in the PC options, or just aren't able to finish it.
Yeah, and getting under the skin, this Ngongotahā team, getting under the skin of Whakapoungakau a little bit. Although they're going to have to do it with 10 players for the next 5 minutes. Ngongotahā, here's an opportunity in the circle. Ooh.
Bit of a friendly push there from ex-schoolmates.
Yeah. Yeah, just saying, well done, good tackle, you got me. It's half-pie Cameron there, and there's a nice ball down. Can you pull it in?
Unlucky.
Yeah, Jackson Meyer just couldn't pull that one in. Whakapoungakau with the outlet here. Through Timo Waka, rolls it forward. You're not going to catch up to that one. There, Ishe.
It was good to see Ngongotahā with a lot more possession of the ball this quarter.
Yeah, had a good couple of little cracks at it too. Ngongotahā side. Here they come. This is some skill.
Young Hunter Hayes. Look in there, eh? Just shut him down.
Yeah, we get the free hit though, hey? He's got the Aston Martin with him. Doesn't use him. We'll go around the back. It's messy though. And Jesse Page outlets out through Te Pākehā Wells. Comes up towards halfway. Tuoto Arikipene. And there, Braithen Lemon. There, well worked by Ngongotahā. Remember, they're a player down and they're doing well here.
Under lots of pressure as well and still able to control it and composure. But turnover here, midfield.
Yeah, a couple of rough tackles there. Smiles from both sides though as they get up. Rangi Tauira steps onto the ball. There's the pass. Manly, in it goes. Who wants it?
Last touch. Oh, unlucky.
It's gone into the goal, but I think it's come up off the body there of Ishe on its way through. Yeah, Ishe here taunga there for Whakapoungakau. Just rolled up the stick a little bit there. Unfortunate though, because it did end up in the goal. Wes, one thing I've got to say also, looking forward to this next game coming up, is this Waiariki Manu Kōwhai team. They looked good yesterday. They looked really good.
Yeah, they're definitely pretty sharp. Posted up a good score, didn't they? Their first hit out. And I wouldn't mind having this view again for that game, but
yeah,
my team's nearly done.
It's it's going to be a big game too. They'll be taking on Tairāwhiti. Of course, those two teams battling it out for top of the pool. The women's draw a little bit different to the men's draw. No quarterfinals for the women's. It goes straight through to semi-finals, which means you need to win your pool. There's no second chances in the pool play. If you win your pool, you've got a semi. If not, well, you're out of contention for the big prize, as we see a green card there. So looks like they'll have two in the box, similar to what we saw in the first game this morning.
Two on the hot seat.
As we close in, under 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Again, no change to the 1-0 scoreline. Seemed to happen a year ago now. It was only in the third minute or so, that first goal. Scoreless since then. We see 3 shots for Whakapoungakau on goal, one of those being the goal. And 3 attacking penalty corners to 1. The play so far in the game. So advantage deserved so far for Whakapoungakau. However, just the 1-goal lead. This thing could come down right down to the wire.
It's going to lead us into an exciting fourth quarter, for sure.
Yeah, Yeah, and what you're going to start to see is guys throwing a little bit extra, whether that be with or without the ball, just to try and get things over the line, because, like I said, the winner of this game will go into a quarter-final.
I think there'll be a few more bragging rights than whether they end up in the...
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no team wants to be called the B team or the C team, so we'll allow them to fight it out on the field. Okay, into Moko Edmonds. Back out through Pineapple Hawk. Hawk has Manly. Manly up at halfway.
Oi.
Yeah.
So we don't have to wait for the fourth quarter, eh?
No. Where I'm from, that's a cuddle. It's a little off the shoulder there, and up they come again. Ngongotahā to halfway. They'll have the sideline hit here, and the players come back on too. So back to full 11, I think. Yep, back to 11 for Ngongotahā. So the cards are done. Unfortunately for them, no score change. But they'll need to be tidy here. Comes an attack from Tuihurst. What a tackle. Jesse Page. And Timo Waka here with the ball for Whakapoungakau. Working up. I Te Taha Maui. Over the back line it goes. So 16 yard, the free hit coming for Ngongotahā. And Wes, just remind us, because it's not only Waiariki this year that you're going to be following. Where are all your lot playing this year for Haupoi Māori 2023?
Oh, the majority of them are in Waiariki, of course. But I also have a son playing in the Waikato A men's team. And they're looking pretty good too, in my opinion.
Yep.
But my opinion doesn't really matter.
No, they did have a good game yesterday. I think they had a win this morning.
Yes.
Over Taitokerau out there. Which, interestingly enough, I was fortunate enough to play with Nōpera for Taitokerau a couple of years ago down in Gisborne. When he came and played a year for us.
He did, yes.
And awesome to see him. I think he's up in Auckland at the moment with his hockey. So always good to see them all come back together here for Labour Weekend. Here's a bouncing one. Pineapple Hawk under some pressure. Done really well there. Hawk out to Jordan Edmonds, back to Tingarangi Tauira.
Oh, nice ball. Unlucky trap there.
Yeah, that one's just found the feet there of Moko Edmonds. As we count down the last few seconds of that third quarter, still 1-0, no change to that first score. Waiariki Whakapoungakau over Waiariki Ngongotahā. And it's drawing boards out for Ngā Kai Whakaako, the coaches o Ngā Tima. Tūwhare toa happy there for Ngongotahā. Self-led the Whakapoungakau team with Tingarangi Tauira. Quick shout out to Jordan Edmonds. He's just reminding us that he hasn't even had a sub yet. The koro of the team, he's so called themselves. We see some of this replay. That's beautiful stick work from Tingarangi Tauira. Earned the PC, earned the card, but the PCs have just been a little wayward for Whakapoungakau today. They've had a couple of them. I think 3-1 was the graphic that showed up for us. But just can't get them. That one went wide of the goal. Ngongotahā, though, they had a couple of opportunities here. This one I thought was very nearly a penalty corner. Rangi Tauira again showing off his skill. This one here, yeah, just came up and hit him up in the body. Eshe headed towing up. And West, 1 quarter to go, 15 minutes left for these two teams to, like you said, get some bragging rights, perhaps book a spot in this afternoon's quarterfinal. What's it going to take for one of these two teams to run away with the game?
Oh, I really don't know, to be honest. But whoever gets the next goal is probably going to take it, eh?
Yeah, in such a tight game, you're right. There hasn't been a lot of opportunities either end. So whichever team can, figure things out in the attacking circle and put one past the opposing goalkeeper, it is going to go a long way to deciding this match.
Yep. So you'll definitely see a confidence boost in Ngongotahā if they're able to put one away. Yeah,
absolutely. As we make a special mention to our sponsors of today's live stream, One Foundation, brought to you by Local Gecko Productions. And we are away with the fourth quarter. It's Ngongotahā with first use of the ball. They're down 1-0. And they got 15 minutes to change it. Of course, Whakapoungakau, they've got 15 minutes to either hold on or extend a little bit of comfort in this lead. All to play for here in early day 2. Te Pākehā Wells there with the free hit for Ngongotahā. Jesse Page. Doesn't have a lot of option there for Wells. And they'll turn it over right on halfway there. Through Tamaho Palmer. Rangi Tauira out to Edmonds. Edmonds rolls it forward. But cut out there. I'm trying to link up with the young fella Neihana. There he is, Edmonds, and
great tackle.
Yep, here come Ngongotahā. There's numbers here for them. Can they get through Rangi Tauira? No, is the answer.
I'm sure we talked about not running it straight into him, didn't we?
I think somebody needs to put a bright pink bib or something on him so they know where not to go. And here come Whakapoungakau now from that turnover. He's overrun it. Great tackle there. Here we go, 2-on-1. Ngongotahā.
Oh, save Panapa Hawk. Ngongotahā still trying to find a way through.
Back through Braithen Lemon. Now it's Edmonds. He'll win the free hit too. Oh, lovely drag, skill, in the circle, 3D, and it's right there. And just like that, penalty corner opportunity here from Ngongotahā. What skill there, Braithen Lemon along the baseline, showing the drag to get in the circle, bit of 3D to get past some defenders on the baseline, and then just chucking it out in the mixer in front of the goal of Whakapoungakau. So big opportunity here.
Could this be the one?
Ngongotahā looks like Awati Edmonds at the top.
Ooh.
And that one's
looks like deflected off the top of his head.
Yeah, I think that's a little hoodie mallow off the hood there of Panapa Hawk. It was almost a catcher for us up here west. But they're getting a reset of the penalty corner here. Edmonds again. That one's not straight. It's not tidy though. The opportunity. 2 feet there. First one, Penny. Second one, Edmonds. So the free hit out will come to Whakapoungakau. And yeah, there. So 2 penalty corners there for Ngongotahā. Again, unable to put anything on the cage. Execution probably a little disappointing at both ends for both teams. Here's Jesse Page under some real pressure from Tui Hurst. Wins the free hit. And then just like that, West almost 5 minutes gone in this quarter.
Correct. That clock's probably might beat them at this stage, but I mean, 10 minutes, still plenty of hockey.
It is, but it certainly does click a little bit faster if you're in the blue strip at the moment. Being down on the scoreboard. Excellent work there by Clayton Myers for Ngongotahā in the middle of the field. Jesse Page just outside the 23-yard line. And that one straight down the barrel for Geordie Edmonds. Kiama Wright showing a bit of gas money. Gives it back though. It's a 1-on-3 here. They can link up, back up with Braithen Lemon. There he is. The touch pass beats them all. Again, this is what I would have liked to see from Ngongotahā maybe a little earlier than 10 minutes to go in the game. They've just started throwing things forward a little bit more. I know you've got to earn it, and they did well defensively in the first 3 quarters to stay in this game, but man, what could have been if they'd thrown all of this, even from halftime.
Oh, correct, and keep the scoreline where it is. Yeah, it's been a great battle so far.
Yeah, I think we're all waiting though. Something's about to spark this game. Whether that's a shot, a goal, a card, I'm not sure, but
or
something.
A Tinga running through the middle.
Yeah. Or a world famous Rangi Tauira run. Here we go. Good tackle there. Wells. Out they come through. Lemon. He's shown a real bit of skill today, Braithen Lemon. One of the young boys played under 18s for the Bay of Plenty this year. And good to see him here at Māori Hockey Tournament. Here we go, Ngongotahā. Oh, what a tackle. Still going. Ngongotahā opportunity. Straight onto the foot there of Kiriama Wright.
So definitely playing the game on the right end of the field for themselves this quarter, but is it too little too late?
Yeah, that's the worry. Lemon here on the ball, looking to transfer. Page has Taylor, Evan Taylor with a little bit of space. And it goes. Oh.
Nice ball.
Yeah. Tauira Kyle there. He's in a great spot. Evan Taylor put it almost on his stick for him. Couldn't bring it under control. Rangi Tauira here on the ball. Up a hawk. Oh, Kiriama Wright's just overrun that one. Halfway through this final quarter, only 7.5 left to play. Over the back line it goes again.
Searching ball, just not connecting, eh?
Good pressure there, Maz McIndoe.
It's a bit of that fatigue kicking in from Uncle Jordan, is it? Not having a sub.
Yeah, here's Ngongotahā with the ball on halfway. Couldn't link up though, the ball down the line from Bevan Taylor. And here is Jordan Edmonds on the ball in front of some Waiariki supporters down there in the corner. Kept in by RJ Toe, but it falls here for Ngongotahā.
Easy.
And the call is
nope.
Outside the circle. Outside the circle. And free hit out there for Whakapoungakau. Everybody becomes a pro umpire in a close game with 6 minutes to go, West.
Oh, they do. Hey, who makes the best lawyer?
Yeah.
Who's got the best argument?
Go Rangitoira on the ball at the back for Whakapoungakau. Out to Hawk. Up the right side. Underpass there, but one back. Kiriyama right. And he takes it quickly. He's away. Just over 5 minutes left to play. Ngongotahā, not a lot of time left, but here's some speed here. He just beats them over the sideline. Is there some magic in this Ngongotahā side?
Oh, they're definitely hungry. You can see it.
Do they have that bit of magic? Cross to Hawk, little bobble on it. He'll pull it in though. Pineapple Hawk, he's got Manly there with him. And Timo Waka into Edmonds. And slam back down there onto the foot. So here we go. Oh. Ngongotahā again, just unable.
Good spotting there from Braithen. Just unable to find that final trap.
Moko Edmonds trying to work out here out of his own end. It'll come away here for Whakapoungakau. Great tackle though, Ngongotahā. And back again, Timo Waka. And one more time, Ngongotahā now up this right side. Oh. Free hit out, well done, well defended there by Manly.
Oh, Tinga says enough of this, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, yep. 3.5 minutes, we'll just get to the other end of the field and stay down there for 3. Here it is. Oh, a little in and away. Sideline hit here for Taikata Manly. Again, cut out by Braithen Lemon. He's been really good for this Ngongotahā team, playing in the midfield.
I remember when Braithen first came into the Waiariki grouping, he was very nervous, and, but he's definitely shining amongst this group.
Looks like we've maybe got... a card there for Nehane Edmonds for Whakapoungakau, so he'll pretty much miss the game. Here's Ngawati Edmonds. Really well defended there. Really good defence, Taikata Manly. And here it is. And again, just little mistakes coming out for this.
Yeah, Whakapoungakau having to do with the defending in the last few minutes of this quarter. And they're doing it well. Just under 2 minutes remaining, Brad, and Ngongotahā just get one past that keeper or one past the defenders.
Yeah, they're going to have to throw everything at it now. There they go. They've got some numbers up the right side. Here is Bevan Taylor. Taylor. Still going, Bevan Taylor. Can't get past Stinger. Rangitoira. Bevan Taylor has a few choice words for himself. Oh, it must be frustrating out there. Every time you think you've got a half break, there's Tinga. Sometimes it's just not fair.
It's just not fair. No, I don't see Jordan on it. Jordan's still out on the pitch. He's just got another 49 seconds to hang in there, Uncle.
They wanted the corner. It's not coming. Oh, you love to hear it. You love to see it. It's Haupoi Māori at its finest. Two teams going to war. And it's the final few seconds. Will count down here. There it is. It's in the books. It's Waiariki Whakapoungakau taking home the spoils 1-0 over their brothers, Waiariki Ngongotahā. West, what a battle.
Well, what a matchup, all right, especially with the first goal and only goal coming so early in the match and nothing after that.
Yeah, that early goal, of course, to RJ Toe, the difference maker in the end here. As you see the two teams finish up their game. It's been a fantastic Tāne game. Coming up very shortly, we will have a Wahine pool game. I've been Brad Pittman, joined by Wes Cooker, of course. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for all of you watching at home. We'll be back live very shortly with Game 3 of Day 2. We'll see you then. Āmihi.